It's Trial by Stone. So today is a kind of different review. It's not really it is, it is a cult movie, but it's not really a horror movie, which I've kind of been reviewing more. But it is a documentary. It is a Danish documentary directed by Lars von Trier and Jorgen Leth. Leth? 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 I'm gonna go with Jorgen Leth. Um, it is about a basically it's about Lars von Trier, who is this pretty well known director. He's directed films like Melancholia, which he's really known for, Dogville, um, The House of Jack Built, um, Antichrist, films like that. He is very well known for those films, and his mentor is Jorgen Leth, who is this Danish filmmaker who directed this short in which came out in, let me see when it came out. I think it was 1967, called The Perfect Human. Um, so Lars von Trier has always like really looked up to Jorgen and is like, okay, I think it'd be fun if you try to remake your short film The Perfect Human 5 times with 5 different obstructions for that movie, like 5 different restrictions that he has to put on that film. So he has to remake it 5 different times with 5 different restrictions on it. And it is fascinating. It is such a cool documentary. Um, it, oh man, it's like this love letter to Jorgen Leth from Lars von Trier. It is so lovingly made. Um, it is so fascinating to watch. It's this game of wits between two filmmakers who are at just their peak. It is so cool. It's just so fascinating. Um, Specifically, it's the fourth obstruction, which Lars is like, okay, I hate cartoons, you hate cartoons, so you have to do this animated. So he has to remake The Perfect Human animated. And man, it is so freaking cool. It is very, that section of the film is very, it really reminds me of like A Scanner Darkly. It feels like it's almost like it's rotoscoped, or like Undone, the Amazon show. Um, yeah, is so beautiful. It is so cool. Um, and every obstruction, it feels like the perfect human. If it is very, you can tell that it was inspired by this short film. Even I think it's the second one, that no, it's the third one. Even the third one, which was a punishment from Lars to Jorgen, because on the second obstruction he kind of like tweaked one of the obstructions that was put on that obstruction of The Perfect Human, and he pretty much tweaked one of those to kind of do it his own way, and Lars was like, well, you disobeyed me, you didn't follow the rules, so I have to punish you, so you have to do, I'm going to give you free reign. Basically, just do whatever. Literally do anything. He's like, if it fails, I want that. Like, I want to see, like, you always strive to make something better. Make crap. Make a bad film. But don't do it on purpose. Just make a bad movie. It's it's fascinating. Um, and he makes this totally new thing, and even then, it feels like The Perfect Human. And the DVD I bought, it has The Perfect Human on it, the short, and it's really cool. It's very it feels very Lynchian. It has that David Lynch vibe. It kind of reminds me of his short Rabbits, which is really freaking weird. If you like David Lynch, check that out. It's on YouTube. Um, but yeah, it's a very it's almost kind of Lynchian, but it feels like a um, similar to Synecdoche, New York, in the way that very it's just a it's looking at like it's looking at humanity from this, or just people from this outside perspective, and it's just like, this is the perfect human. This is what humans are. It's like, I would almost describe that short as if like no like as if to, so say this like alien came down to Earth and has never seen a person before, and they just kind of walk into this house, and this is what they see, this short, and it's basically describing to them, this is a human. And it's it's a beautiful thing, and humans are beautiful, and life is beautiful, and that's what it is. Even with their shortcomings, it's beautiful to look at. Humanity's just awesome, and that's what this film is. It is portraying that to. It's just showing the it's showing humanity from this outside perspective, which is fascinating to look at. It is so cool. Um, it is a very unique film. It is not your typical documentary. Um, but yeah, I seriously suggest checking it out, especially if you're a fan of Lars von Trier. It's really cool to see this just total departure from what he typically does. Um, yeah, is really cool. Um, so yeah, the Five Obstructions came out in 2003. Yeah, I'd probably give it a either an eight or nine, either an 8 or a 9. I think I'm gonna go with an 8.5, probably an 8.5. It's maybe my second favorite documentary behind the El Duce tapes, which is really cool if you haven't seen it. Um, yeah, Five Obstructions. Check it out. It's kind of hard to watch, or kind of hard to find. I had to buy a DVD from eBay to watch it, but yeah, it's great. Yeah, this is a Trial by Stone. Peace.